Welcome to Glowing Hour. We're your hosts, Sam and Mel. Today, we're keeping the pop culture train running.
Yep.
But this time it's just anything pop culture. We're talking... I don't know what. Mel has talking points.
It could be TikTok brain rot. It could be real pop culture
People didn't like that episode.
So rude.
Did you see that?
No.
There's like 4 dislikes on that episode. And I'm like... Why? Are you brain rotten and you're offended? Or
like, what's the problem?
Like, I don't know what the problem
we
was.
were saying we were also brain rot.
Yeah, we were saying it's bad. So if you're like, fuck, this generation's so brain rot, like, yes.
We agree.
But
I'm still doing it.
That was the point. Anyway, we are circling back.
Anyway.
Oh, we're drinking today
Topo
also.
Chicos.
Because we're probably drinking later today. So, ta-da.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you enjoy like a recap of things or you just want to hear someone else's takes on things that are happening,
yeah,
this will be it for you. If not, go listen to another one if you want something more serious.
Or just like something very specific. So we have a lot of those.
We have a lot of those. All right. I'm going to start off with Northwest being in The Lion King.
I saw that. I'm not really sure what that... Was that a school play? Or
no,
was
girl.
that the,
no, girl.
the New York Broadway?
It was the Broadway coming to the Hollywood Bowl.
That was fucking stupid.
So there's a lot of TikToks of like the moms of like the kids who actually were auditioning.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm. There was 3 kids who were really, really being considered. And at first, the people who were in charge of the play or whatever, they were like, yeah, we really want to like lift somebody up from the community, from within the community, and like really showcase this kid's talents. Walk-ins Miss Kim Kardashian and Northwest. And obviously, like, everyone thinks that she paid for her kid to be in the show.
Or the show said, people are going to talk about it.
Right.
We're going to put her on.
But I feel like you brought bad attention to yourself by doing this. Like...
They
the
say
costume
bad
was a
PR
flop for her.
Yeah, the costume was...
And I think that was a style choice done by not the team who's doing the
so
play.
Who the fuck chose it?
Probably Kanye or Kim. I don't know.
It looked like it was a children's play because of her costume.
And her singing.
And yes, her talent level.
Like, love her. She's so cute.
No, so cute. She's a kid.
She would have done a great job in a school play.
Right.
Not on a fucking Broadway show where kids have worked their entire, like, little asses off.
Their entire little lives.
Literally. To gain a role that doesn't really exist for them like that.
I just don't even know why Kim would want her to do it. Or Kanye.
I mean, because, like, Kanye, or, like, I mean, they're both on this kick of, like, her writing her own album. Did you hear about that? So, like, you know how Kanye, like, made a song with her?
Yeah, and she says, like 5 words or whatever. I'm just kidding.
What did she say? Like, Miss Westy, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I think they're on a kick of her being, like, this performer and, like, really taking, like, her career into whatever, the world. But I just feel like it was a bad move. And it just, it makes me sad for those kids who worked really, really hard to like audition for the role
or just have talent, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not to say that Northwest doesn't have talent, because she seems like she's a performer. She's like, but she looked like she went on stage and said, Mommy got me this job, so I don't really need to try.
I don't need to do anything crazy.
Yeah. Which is not really a good lesson.
It's just like nepotism to like the worst degree. And like the poor kid, I mean, like, it's not North's fault, but like I feel like they're raising a narcissist, in my opinion. And then also, like, the girl didn't even know how to like stage exit, like where to go.
What'd she do?
Like,
I didn't see.
She was just she was like just like standing there, and like one of the dancers had to be like,
pull her.
come on,
kill me.
And it's just bad. It's like that's so simple, and I feel like, of course, a kid.
It's like, did you dress rehearse? Like, what?
Right. It's like a kid who actually had like talent or like wanted to
experience,
like had the knowledge of what it takes to be on a show, would hit their cues,
or at least it wouldn't be. Maybe she was hoping it would come off as like, oh, she's just a little kid that's so cute, like she's not sure where to go.
But this is Broadway, girl.
I know.
And yeah, it's just wild. What are you gonna do?
It's like No. I'm like, on one hand, I could be like, oh, if I had the tools to get my kid on a Broadway show, would I to
Not
do that.
if
And
they're
I'm
not
like,
ready.
yeah. And I'm like, but no.
No. I'd
Like-
rather like put them in a school that would like really
Yeah, like of other children in there.
yeah, it would like harness her talents. Like maybe she does have talent, but it's like there needs to be some harnessing of the talent. She needs to work on the skill set, and you can't just pay for that.
Like her on the show judging her mom's outfits and stuff and like being so opinionated. Like it's cute right now because she's like a kid and it's like, oh whatever. But it's just like it's just
but then
not
when she's
real life.
20, what is that going to be cute?
Like is that her attitude or is that her being
and that's what I'm
opinionated?
saying,
Is that her?
What kind of kid are we raising her?
we. Yeah, that's a tough take for
Yeah.
her. I really hope she
But then like
turns out to be amazing.
nepotism, right? But then I like think about how on the opposite end, like still nepotism, but there's just so much more like care for the craft and skill. Like Beyonce and Blue,
Right.
how she had her on her show, her tour. That girl
She
worked
ate.
her little butt off.
Yeah, she ate.
She ate. Like you can see that she doesn't want to make a joke out of herself, and she really wants to be like
Maybe North should be a comedian.
yeah, possibly.
Did you watch Nikki Glacier's stand up?
I didn't. Is it good?
I've never watched her in my life,
Oh.
but Victoria and Katie both enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
so I watched it. But to be fair, I wanted to fall asleep already, like going into
I
it.
feel like I'm tired.
But it was funny. Like I didn't laugh out loud because I was so tired. But I just like, and like the jokes,
The hit.
they were just like intense. Like, oh, she's hurting somebody's feelings. I know it. Like if you're insecure about this,
Yeah.
and some of it was, is like Chelsea Handler vibes. You know what I mean? Like very much vulgar.
Yeah. Love that.
Anyways, comedians.
Comedians.
There's still an act
there's
for
an
it.
avenue
Yes,
for her.
there's an avenue.
I think like they're not wrong in feeling like they want to, you know, have her experience and try things out and like figure out what
Right.
creatively
Put her in the kids' play.
She's also really
the school play.
great painter apparently too.
Oh, and she's gonna write an album. Like it's just annoying.
It's
You know
just
what I
like
mean?
I
Like,
get it. I get what you're trying to do, and of course, like on a not like rich level, like
Yeah.
they are famous, like. We would want to put our kids in things like that too. Like, let's go
Yeah.
get you like into some
If I can
singing
get you in
classes or
every
whatever.
possible extracurricular, I guess I would.
Right.
But also, that kid's life. Like, let him be a kid.
Right.
There's also the balance for me.
I mean, like, I think North enjoys it. But it's at the same time, I'm just like...
Even if my kid enjoyed it, I'd be like, you need to take summer genuinely, like, off. Or something. Like, so, whatever, the weekends, whatever it is. I don't know.
I feel like their entire life is like a vacation, but whatever. I just feel like
It's just unrelatable,
it's
to be
great
fair, so.
to have her like experiment and try things out and like, you know, really play with her creativity. I just think like there's
Time and place.
You don't need to fucking put it into
In the way of other kids' dreams.
yeah.
Because that could have been some kid who said, I performed at the Lion
Yeah.
King and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Versus,
And I've been working my ass off for years for this.
yeah,
It's just crazy.
that one was
Yeah.
not so good.
Not
on,
too good.
on them.
In the same family, Mason Disick,
Oh, what do you do?
he made an Instagram, so he's now
Oh, how old is he now?
I have probably like 14. I'm like, these kids grew up.
Wow.
In my head, they're still little.
40.
You know?
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, he has like
No.
big like curly hair. Like let me show you. He
Kind
looks
of
cute.
cute. He's not doing anything crazy. It's just he's on Instagram now, or what?
Yeah, he's just on Instagram.
Which one is he? He doesn't look like either of those kids.
That's him in the middle over here.
Oh, why
Yeah,
does he
so-
look so different?
I think he just like lost baby fat and stuff.
Oh, what a little papa. His little sister.
Penelope is like so cute.
Penelope's like,
She's such a slay.
I mean, at least it looks like he's like, for the most part, normal kid, right?
Yeah, like
This
a
is-
normal rich kid. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't help that. As a complete side note, this isn't pop culture, but it's related to that. Katie has a niece who just turned like, I don't know, 15, but she's posting TikToks now. She looks like she's our age.
shut up.
Not even kidding.
What
Like
are
she
they-
wears lip liner every day. Every day. And I was like, I haven't worn lip liner every day ever. Not even for a week straight, babe. Literally not even for a week straight have I done that. Fake lashes, lip liner, nails. Maybe she has her hair done. I'm not really sure.
Growing up like really fast. It's kind
And
of crazy.
she's singing like for me, I feel like our era would have been like, I fuck you all the time. You know that song? Like, she's singing songs like that. Like, I don't recognize the songs because I don't listen to these artists anymore. But she's giving, like I'm making love to the TikTok right now.
Yeah.
My niece, hey babe, if you're listening to this ever. I asked her a couple weeks ago if she makes TikToks with her friends. No. But guess what she said the other day? She was like, I want to make a TikTok dance with you. I saw it on TikTok. Rewind.
You're on TikTok.
Yeah, so I didn't dig deep right then and there because it was in front of the whole family, but I was like, okay, let's learn this dance.
Let me see your feed.
Right. Let me see your fucking phone.
See what's going on
here.
Your
iPad. Didn't even have a phone.
Damn.
Anyways.
That's crazy. No, the kids are fucking growing up. It's literally weird.
It's odd. I thought they'd be 10 forever. Just like I thought I would be.
Actually, though.
Time is real.
Relevant.
Yeah.
That reminds me of this other trend. I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok. It's like, I'm remembering when I did this for a guy. Have you seen that trend?
No, but I want to. That sounds so good.
So there was this girl who was she said, like, I can't even get it out. It's so funny. She was like,
oh no, what'd she do?
I remember that this guy was into, like, he said he was into dancers. So I put a private story up for him with this. And then she's like,
it's her dancing?
She's like literally like doing like
she knew it was bad. Dance. Why'd she say
so our camera cut off, but I have to say it again because it's just so funny.
It is.
The second one that I saw was this girl who said, like, I'm remembering when this guy said that Ariana Grande was like the hottest celebrity or the hottest singer or whatever, and then the next cue the video is like her in literally a high fucking pony and like the art, like eyeliner, like Ariana Grande, like not good eyeliner, but eyeliner. You
like
know
trying
to
be
and
good.
She's like singing the song.
No, she's not singing as well.
Yes. Oh. She's also wearing like at the time like very Ari inspired like outfit, like a tank top with like a little like looks like skirts, like the little skirt? Yeah, like a circle, like but like it's poofed up a little bit.
Oh, she committed. Mom, I need the skirt.
The whole thing, and it's just so funny.
Honestly, he had to have known, like, like, were guys smart then? It had to have been when she was, like, younger.
I kept seeing, like, everyone's asking, like, did it work? And she was like, yeah, it worked. So it's like, they always take the bait. They always do.
Oh. I mean, I'm, like, guilty of, like, subtweeting or, like, saying things. Never really to that degree, though, that I can think of.
Yeah.
I wanted attention. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think I went that far.
I don't think I've ever, like, I went that far.
Maybe, like, posting, like, a Drake song.
Yeah.
But it's not like I was dressing up like Drake.
I love Drake. Just dress up as fucking Drake.
How much do you love him, babe?
Dude. I think, like, the closest thing I've done that's, like, visually there like that is just, like, at the time in middle school, it was, like, the scene girls were so, like, in. And I literally, like, threw a fit together where I was, like, in a striped sweater. I put, you know, like, the headbands to make, like, the hair poof up from the top of your head.
Yeah, loved those.
I, like, wore that. I put, like, big-ass, like, sunglasses on. And I had bubble gum in my mouth.
Wait, I know this photo.
You said that photo. That was for somebody. And,
see, but I kind of love the art of it all. Like, it gave me a reason to do something fun.
It's very camp.
Very camp. Like
trying really hard.
Like, experimenting and playing, we just don't do anymore. So I almost love that the boys
forced it out of us.
I
gotta get creative for some attention, you know what I mean?
Like, period.
Oh, that's so bad.
I miss playing with makeup and hair and taking pics like that. I'm gonna do that.
There's an era of me where, like, it was during, like, the 2016, like, trying to get your makeup right.
Yeah. Brows.
The brows
were hot.
Oh my god. But, like, I was really into, like, figuring out, like, eyeshadow, and I got a few, like, really cute looks, and I was like, I want to do that more.
Run it back.
Yeah. Anyway, we did speak about Drake a little bit.
Oh, what's he doing?
Well, like, the whole Kendrick
video?
And him saying, the schlong video. No, not that video.
I was like, that's old.
Real old.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I have seen it actually. How could I forget?
Yeah, no, just like
the beef.
Their beef. I did hear that they're like trying, like there's like a take where like they're like women rappers are doing so well right now that they needed an excuse to like have them be talked about again. So they kind of.
It's like I don't even care though. Like I genuinely don't care what their beef is. I'm like, oh, boys are fighting.
The boys are fighting. It's the lesbians' world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think they are feeling the like, oh, men don't matter, or
yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's not men don't matter. It's just women matter a little more right now. And that's fine.
Just sit down.
Just sit down. You had centuries.
Let it go.
Let us have our queer pop moment.
Let us have it.
Like Drake, 2016. Okay, come on, let's move on now.
Drake is like obsessed with talking about Taylor Swift, so
they are friends.
Well, they're not because he's a little bitch about it.
Oh,
he like
I know that.
He like in one of his songs like basically
called out. Why are they always calling her out in songs?
Calling her out, but then called out also Kendrick for like working with her on Bad Blood.
So and what do we have now? Now we got Bad Blood. Like, okay, what? Point made. Thank you. Listen to the song.
But anyway, that fucking beef is crazy, and
yeah, I know nothing about it, and I love Drake, but
I'll send you this girly pop.
She does the rundown.
She does a rundown in the girly pop way. Like,
nice. Like so, basically, they're like
the way that she says it is just kind of funny because she's like, we're always like so like, oh my god, like thinking about all the girls that are talking about other girls in songs or whatever, like the Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter, like that was the drama, and she's like, but you guys, we're missing the real tea. Like in male rap, they're literally exposing children.
Yeah, they are. They're really getting dirty.
They're missing the beef, you know.
That's crazy.
So
it is interesting, at least.
It is interesting.
But I'm like, do they really have kids that they're exposing, or are men making up shit?
Well, I mean, you don't really care to hear about it too much, but like, apparently, like, Drake had put out, like, because apparently there was, like, a mole in his, like, group who was, like, feeding Kendrick all this information. So he, like, tested the waters and, like, told the group that he had, like, this little...
See if it would leak.
This little daughter that, like, no one knows about.
He just tells his friends.
And then Kendrick talked about the daughter, and so he's like, "There's a fucking mole. There's a mole in here." I don't know.
Allegedly. See, like that's how men move. Yeah, isn't that interesting?
It's so interesting.
Like women, we would either just cut you off without knowing,
yeah,
or we'd be straight up,
yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're famous, so it's different.
So that's the tea. If you guys are wondering what like a podcast I was talking about, it's Fluently Forward. I think it's literally
that does the deep dive.
Yeah, she like literally think it's literally called like the girly pop explanation for the Kendrick and Drake beef or something like that.
Dang.
So I'll send it to you. I'm like trying to make a segue.
You're like
there's another trend though that I think is really cool on TikTok where it's like girls supporting girls, and like it's not just extended to the girls. I think it's extended to like a lot of people, but I think it started or focused on like women supporting women in like paying off their debt, because I guess like if you have a certain amount of followers or like it meets a requirement, like if a minute-long video plays, you get to like obviously get paid out for the video
on TikTok.
So now girls are trying to like support each other in paying off their debts by being like, hey, just
rewatch my video,
just watch this video for a minute, and like you can speed through it. And it like, you know, so now it's like this big thing of like everyone's trying to help each other. It's like anti-capitalism. Like they're helping each other pay off their debts.
That's hilarious.
It's cool. Yeah.
How do we get on that?
Watch this minute-long video. like I don't know. We should try though, because I feel like it'd be really great.
Yeah. How do we do that?
How do we do that?
Trying to think here. Okay, T. That's a good one.
On a sillier note, do you use a washcloth? Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
There's like this trend right now where I guess like a few different podcasters have talked, and they're all white, which is like not to say anything, but
it's a cultural difference.
They don't scrub their bodies
like at all.
What
do you mean? Like they use body wash on their hands. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Loofah?
Nope. No loofah, no washcloth.
That's weird.
I mean, you don't use a washcloth. Like, I don't use a washcloth. We use, like, scrubbers.
I used to only use, like, a loofah or a scrubber, but now I've resurfaced the washcloth.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like a literal washcloth.
Oh.
Mostly for
like
the
the
gua
feeling.
sha.
What do you mean by for the what?
No, explain. Like, you're supposed to, like, massage the soap into, like, you know, to get your lymph nodes, like, whatever.
Right.
And so a washcloth just makes it
Oh,
easier.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's why. And I only use it really on those parts. The rest, I use two items, basically, to
so you
fucking
scrub your body.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't believe in like scrubbing their body.
There's gotta be a lot of oil there. I mean, like, I can see, like, because, like, in the morning you don't wash your face, right? Or, like, I don't.
I still do, but
Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't.
Mm.
And I'm like, yeah, because sometimes the oil is, like, healthy to, like, cycle through, keep your skin hydrated, you know, it's naturally produced, whatever.
Depends on your skin type, but yes.
True. But if you, like, sweat in the bed at night and then you go on a run and then
You're not scrubbing
whatever, yeah, like, ever.
Yeah.
That's very
It's
wild.
really, I think it's kind of gross.
like, exfoliating's a thing, you know, like, for a reason.
I don't think they do that.
Oh, so no washcloths.
No, but it's like become this like hot topic of like, that's,
I'm gonna look in men's showers now.
yeah. Do you have a loofah? Like,
Yeah.
you should have at least a loofah or one of those like scratch, like.
I know every single guy I dated definitely scrubbed.
That's
Thank
great.
God.
I had one who did it. And he's like, I just don't smell. And I'm like,
I'm
don't.
sorry?
But, like,
whoa,
it's
whoa,
weird.
whoa. It's not about smell, brother. It's
It's
not. I mean,
about
it
other
is, but
things. I know.
bacteria,
I thought it was
oils.
gross. So
People should be more embarrassed. Our whole episode about not being embarrassed.
you need to be more embarrassed.
Not even embarrassed, but just,
No,
like learn and grow.
like learn about hygiene.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. And I feel like I had like this certain person tell me that it's because like they're European and like Europeans just don't like smell. And then I'm like, girl, but you do realize that Europeans, when they came into this country, because of their poor hygiene, they gave the Native Americans so many diseases.
Hello.
So that logic is kind of foul.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, and I think like, oh, there was another comment in a different podcast where like, do you use a washcloth? And she was like, no. And there were two white people, and he was like, I think only poor people use washcloths. And I'm like, what's the logic here? Are you just trying to
Like,
say
culturally
like
poor
people of color then like are the
Uh-huh.
only people not like using washcloths because they're poor? Like, I think we're just clean, brother. Like,
Wait, I'm confused. So if that's the logic,
like because
why
they're
would they
poor?
spend money on a washcloth?
I don't get it. I really don't understand. And I think
Oh, because they're dirtier. They do dirtier jobs. That's what his job.
Mate,
That's what his.
that was not part of
logic
it,
is.
like at all. It didn't make sense
Yeah.
to me whatsoever. But it comes back to like it feels like almost like racist.
a little racist.
So
The thought
yeah,
is a little. I mean, minimum classist. Like,
Or
you
at
literally said
minimum.
poor people.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, okay, so you're saying you're rich,
yeah, or like middle, whatever.
whatever. But yeah, that was
Interesting. I
an
mean, yeah,
interesting
no,
one.
I didn't grow up with like a washcloth, but at least a loofah my whole life.
Yeah, loofah, something to scrub your body. These people
Right,
don't scrub
right.
their bodies. They just take a little soap and
Wow.
continuing with stupidness of speaking. Stupidity. What's his name? Harrison Butker?
I have no idea who that is.
Butt kicker? Whatever.
Butt kicker.
He's literally a kicker.
See a tick.
He's a kicker for the Chiefs.
Oh, right.
His little
Back to the
speech.
speech guy.
Yeah.
We talked about him in whatever episode.
Just still pissing me off.
I saw something else come up about him, but I don't remember what.
Everyone just keeps talking about how he's,
Yeah.
you know,
He's gay.
that's what they're assuming. Yeah.
Internalized homophobia.
There's a lot of people who are talking about how like they've seen him on Grindr and like when he was
I mean, that has nothing to do, I guess, with like telling women to not work.
well, no, but
In terms of sexuality.
he
I
had a
guess.
whole pride, like anti-pride part of his
Oh,
speech as
did he?
well. Yes.
God, I wish I was there so I could have been in awe to hear
You
it
could watch
firsthand.
it.
I don't want to waste time.
It's like 20 minutes long. And go
Oh
with
my
it.
God, they let him go.
Yeah.
I would have been like, somebody.
No, there's people
on
on
stage.
clapping.
Clapping.
Yeah.
Like, end it or clapping like, I love what you're saying, brother.
Love what you're saying, brother.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I think he was like speaking at like a Catholic school. Like Catholic
I just went to a
Graduation.
graduation ceremony, and luckily, like it was like the president of the school or whatever. It was San Diego State, I believe. I forget because there's like UC.
Yeah,
I think it's
confusing.
San Diego State is Catholic. It's like the private one. I was at a graduation ceremony for that, and his speech was good. He was like talking about how he met this woman on a hike with his kids, and she told him as like the goodbye, have a good life, and he was like, oh, because I'm probably never gonna see you again. That hit. And then so he goes on to like explain what a good life probably looks like. And it was really sweet.
That's sweet.
It was really cute. And he was like, so to everyone here, have a good life. I was like, oh.
That hit. That hit.
That hit, Mr. Old White Man. I love you.
That's a speech.
Yeah, that's a speech right there. Have a good life.
Yeah. It's just nuts.
Anyways, yeah, that didn't hit though.
No.
Mr. whatever. What, Gerald was his name?
Harrison. Gerald? Period. It's
Whatever.
Gerald now. Yeah. Oh, what I forgot to bring up on The Lesbians Are Running the World. Literally, like, WNBA.
Right.
It's
That's
like,
having a moment right
it's
now.
It's having its moment. They're rising to, like, a degree of, like...
I will say I only know the Sparks. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're trying. Okay, there's effort.
There's effort.
Who are they playing? I don't know.
It's just getting really, like, fun because I feel like the lesbian community and, like, just, like, the girls who, like...
Girls who support girls.
Who support girls are really coming together, and it's amazing to watch. I also think, like, there's a girl who's not even in the fucking, like, WNBA yet, but, like, Paige Buckers.
Why they be having these names?
I don't know,
like,
dude.
What is that?
I love her. But she is, like, the lesbian community obsessed with
Lots
her.
of compilations.
I love her. I don't know why, but they love her. Not my cup of tea. Girl's pretty, but, like, not my cup of tea.
So interesting.
But I think there's just, like, this, like, really, like, this desire to see women, like,
winning.
Really win right now. And it's really cool.
I agree.
They actually just had, at the Crypto Center, the game of the Sparks versus the Indiana team. Indiana Fever. I was trying to think what their, like, thing is.
Yeah.
The Indiana Fever, they had, like, the highest attendance ever at Crypto Arena for any, like, sports game, including the NBA.
Oh.
So that it's like the numbers are coming, you know.
Is it okay? So you know what? I'm gonna bring up why I've heard men in my life say they're uninterested in watching women's sports is because it's not as competitive as men's sports. That's like their reasoning, right?
It's literally not true.
And I'm like, I wonder what that is. Like, from a standpoint of never watching women's sports,
it's the same men who be saying women are too catty, but they're in for it for the drama. But the men love the drama, so they need
during sports.
They need their men, like, fighting. Like,
yeah.
Kicking, you know.
But even, like, so then their point was, like, they're low-scoring games or whatever. Like, okay. So I was like, okay, but, like, soccer's a really boring, slow-paced, low-scoring game.
Yeah.
I mean, boring, quote-unquote.
There's no
I like watching
logic
soccer,
there.
but still, right. Or, like, y'all love golf. Slow as fuck.
They're really boring as sport.
And, like, you just don't like looking at women in a masculine, quote-unquote, uniform frame of light because you decided sports were masculine. Even though we put in girls in sports and you're all excited about it when your daughter's, which of course, period, your daughter's winning at basketball or softball, whatever the fuck she's playing.
But, like, they need to look up to somebody, don't they?
Yeah, so what is that? It's interesting.
Yeah,
you
it's
say
very
out loud
interesting.
that women's soccer is so boring, but your daughter's playing soccer?
What's the logic, King?
When is she gonna make it big?
That's the thing, is, like, it's cute for now, is what they're
right.
saying. Yeah. Thank you for the limitations.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, that can no longer be said because it's literally, like, the attention's there. Mm-hmm. Women are killing it.
I'm really intrigued by this movement. Because I'm not...
It's
I like
so
sports. Don't get me wrong. I like sports, but I'm not, like...
I think it's also, like, now that there's, like, something to, like, pull me in even more, like, because,
the lesbians.
Like, the lesbians, yes.
Come on!
Come.
Yeah.
Come over here. Also, just, like, wanting to see a women, like, women's sports being, like, at the forefront for once. Like, I mean, that's so exciting. Like, now I want to support every sport.
Even if the audience, right, across the board, even if the audience is the queer women now, right, or whatever,
I think the girls and the gays
could hold us down.
Needs to hold down this thing.
Yeah. Like, do you remember, like, in high school where it was like, okay, guys, we need to show some love to the other sports. Like, we tailgate for football and you know what I mean?
Now we're tailgating for the girlies.
And now we're going to tailgate for the girls volleyball championship game on Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was only because they were winning, though. Even if the players were losing, we were tailgating.
Yeah.
We're like, our team sucks this year, but
we're here.
We're here. We're painted bodies, babe. Yeah. We need more of that unwavering support. Because even if, like, men are like, yeah, my team sucks this year, but like, we won proud. 2 years ago, though.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or like, yeah, it's just because I'm from here. Like, where's that loyalty to the women's?
It's like the Delulu mindset that they still got it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where is that for women's sports? It's getting there. But
I mean, none of us have it, to be fair. I'm not blaming just the men.
No.
Even us as women are guilty of.
But I feel like they did have such a grip on, like, telling us what was acceptable or interesting in sports.
And it was picking also on the other side, too. You can't be too interested.
You can't be too interesting. So, I don't know. And now it's just women.
So if I like women's sports, you think that's extra pick me, or do you think that's like extra opposite?
I think that's opposite. It's
like
You.
boring. Like
your little
sport thing you like.
Boring.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I encourage you guys to fucking watch some games. It's becoming like a cool thing now.
And it's streaming, right? They're always on. Like,
yeah.
Whatever, like Hulu, YouTube, whatever you have.
And to the fucking point that it's not like a high scoring game. That's literally bukkake. Because literally last night I watched a replay of Indiana versus Las Vegas, and literally Las Vegas is, first of all, they're my second favorite team just because they're not my home team.
Are they as fun to watch in terms of sexiness? In terms of sexiness, you know what I mean? Because when I go to a game, I'm looking at their calves, I'm looking at their arms.
Girl, but you're straight, so it's difficult.
I know, it's a little different, but still it'll probably be like iconic.
I was about to say they're fucking fly. Like,
okay, yeah, they're fly.
They play really like fly.
Like slay.
Yeah,
like the fucking, hey mama.
I mean, not all of them do that. Some of them are very girly and stuff. But like for example, on the Sparks team, like there's this like supermodel fucking looking ass bitch.
She blonde? I think I know her.
Yeah.
Yes, she's young.
She Bricks.
I don't know her name, but I just saw the Dodgers posted her with
her name?
The new guy. I don't know how to say Sohitami from the Dodgers. Yeah, they took a pic together, like LA supporting LA. So even the Dodgers are in on this shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the year of not the lesbians, it's the year of the girls.
Yeah, year for the girls.
Yeah.
We've deduced it from main episode to now.
Year of the lesbians, but women. Also the girls.
Just women, period.
Women, period.
No one's running for president, though. No female.
Damn, this sucks.
We don't have good... Okay.
We're getting there. We have to, like...
We're ramping up.
But... Yeah, I don't know. So I was just gonna say, like, the fucking game was like Vegas versus Indiana. Mm-hmm. Vegas scored 99 points. How's that a low scoring fucking game?
It's like an average scoring for basketball, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like, I mean, what I'm trying to think, like, that's like a good game though, because technically if it goes any higher than like 115 or something, it's like, all right, you're just getting ran through. Like, the team is getting
ran.
Is that offensive to say, ran through?
I don't care. Ran through.
Like, is that like horror? Are we reclaiming it?
Yeah.
But ran through's new. Whatever.
Ran through's new. Whatever.
Anyways, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounds like an interesting game.
It was so interesting. And then, like, fucking the night or the Sparks game versus the Dallas Wings, like, it was literally like 84 to 83, like literally neck to neck. Like, how are you gonna tell me that's not an interesting fucking game? Like, it's so like great. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe they weren't talking about basketball, but either way, I ain't gonna give them any credit.
They're just hating, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's any pop culture takes for you?
I saw this guy or Katie, so long story short, Katie was scrolling through TikTok on my phone because hers was charging and I was in the shower, so she was on my TikTok.
Okay.
And she goes, your feed's really good. I was like, okay. And this guy came up on the page and he was like, okay, like, basically I have all these things that I like to carry with me, but I can't carry a purse because I'm a guy. Like, just because, like, that's not normal. And he's like, but I saw Jacob Elordi and what he carries, and I'm, like, trying to figure out what I should carry. Like, what's my vibe? Mm-hmm. And so I guess he talks about whatever types of, but the things he carries are so funny. Like, deck of cards, just in case. And Katie does that as well. A lighter, just in case. He's like, I don't smoke.
That's fine, yeah.
He said, I don't smoke, but just in case. Matches, because he collects them.
Is this Katie's man? Like,
literally, I was like,
what's happening?
Literally, Katie, marry him. But he carries like little miscellaneous hand sanitizer, I don't know, right? Like just like, miscellaneous things. And I'm like, all he needs is a tote bag. That's crazy. Like, men are they scared to wear tote bags? It's just a tote bag.
Maybe they are.
I think they are. Because I remember an ex would be like, if I'm going to carry your purse, it's not, I don't know if he said gay, but I'm just going to fill in the blanks because that's what he meant. It's not gay if I hold it like a football.
Okay.
Oh homophobic. I'm like, I don't even know, like, does your aesthetic give you'd have a purse
You're
with
not
this
even
outfit?
giving, so shut
Yeah,
up.
you're literally not even giving gay, like, in a iconic way.
Like,
so
you're not
why would
even
you be
giving,
carrying my Juicy
period.
Couture purse? Why would you be
You
wearing
wish
that?
you could
Yeah,
give with this.
You wish this was your outfit. No, exactly.
No, actually.
Tote bags are in. If you're a man listening, tote bags. I want to know what's in it. I want to what's in my tote bag from men.
Yeah.
Like, let's bring that trend in. Like, I loved seeing what women had in their
I
purses,
feel like it's
but
also like the men who like already like have that vibe, who like carry a tote bag. Their fits are always fucking fly.
God, they're
Like,
good. God,
you
just think about Jacob Elordi.
You look great. Oh no, Jacob Elordi with his little like
His 8 coffees in his one hand. His
okay big ass hands. I see. Okay. The compet, like, am I? No,
you like the big
I
ass.
like him. But okay,
Oh, Jacob Elordi.
what I was gonna say, like, I've seen him like with like the cutest like bags that I'm like, do I want that? But he
You
like
do,
he
probably.
pulls it off.
I want
like,
him. I want to be around him while he holds that bag.
He's like, hey babe, can I borrow your purse? You're like,
Gee,
period. Yeah.
I said period. Use my purse.
Your mom's new purse.
That's mine.
You said you can't.
No,
touch that
Susanna and I are sharing that. It's too new for you to borrow.
one. He has like such expensive bags. He doesn't need your mom's purse, unfortunately.
No, yeah, coach to him is probably not up to his par.
But he's just fly.
Yeah,
Like,
the
he's
fly. I love fly men.
But there's a lot of men like that out there.
Are you saying Jacob Elordi's not mine because there's someone else? Just kidding.
Well,
I was watching. Did you see what is that movie? He Went That Way.
No,
With Jacob Elordi, he plays a serial killer.
I haven't seen it yet.
Box office was $4,000. I'm like, I'm sorry, is this incorrect? Was it out in
When
one
was
theater
it?
for one showing?
Maybe.
Like, why put that on there then?
Like, just keep that statistic.
Yeah,
to
keep
yourself.
that to yourselves. It was not. It was an okay movie, but every time Jacob Elordi was on screen, which was most of the movie, I was like,
You said murder this.
no.
Was he dating Olivia Jade?
Still. Let's fucking find out if he's dating anybody.
They're so cute together. I'm not even gonna lie,
so
girl.
cute.
Sam.
Why are all my men taken?
So true.
Callum,
Dula
what's his
Peep?
face, and Dula Peep? Fuck that.
They look really good together.
She's hilarious. You know,
She's hilarious, hot, and just great.
Some guy, I was at his house and his dad literally said like, oh, there's this girl who's really funny on SNL, blah, 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 blah.
Dula Peep.
And this is fucking Dula Peep. And then, yeah, she's really hot. Fuck, I said his name. I'll just bleep it out later. But he was like, yeah, she's really hot. And I was like, well, fine, because I like the guy she's with. So
We have the same taste.
we have the same taste. She's only 24 though.
Yeah, she's... How old is he?
Kind of silly. Oh, good question. Oh, they split up in 2022?
Oh.
They ain't been together in a while.
I swear they were still together, like, this year.
He is 26. He's our age. His birthday's in June.
Oh, it's soon. Okay. Is
He's
he
in between
Gemini?
both of us.
He's Gemini?
June 26th. So no, I think that's isn't that too late for? I don't. It's probably a cusp situation, like pretty close. Let's see.
He's a Cancer. Oh, cutie.
That's so cute. That makes so much
Cancer men,
sense.
though?
Men?
Little
Yeah, he's a Cancer.
What a cutie.
Highly
cute.
intuitive and gentle. That's tea.
He's a gentle giant.
And eat me one of those. Anyways.
What's the story of the green giant? Is that just a...
It's the beanstalk guy, isn't it? James
that
and the
it?
Giant Beanstalk?
Isn't James and the Giant Peach?
James and the Giant Peach is a different one.
Oh.
The Green Giant? Oh, that's just like the food, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the vegetable guy. Canned vegetables.
He should be that, and you should be a carrot for Halloween.
That's fucking cute.
That was the realest fucking reaction.
I'm so down bad I would be a carrot. And he'd be a green giant.
Why does my brain work in Halloween costumes though? Also, let's talk about
How would
that.
you guys be together? At the Halloween
No,
costume?
actually,
Are they
no.
cute together or not? Because the costume isn't
costume
giving.
has to give.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if
So
I have
good.
anything else. else. I for sure do, but I just...
It's just like, I remember it much later. Do you ever have that moment where you're like, oh, I should have said that on the podcast?
Yeah. And then I'm like, God, people just don't know me. I'm later like, God, they don't get the full picture because I didn't say that. You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
giving all of me.
I'm not giving all of me to you guys. I'm sorry. I can't. I can only do so much with an hour of your time.
It's so true.
Thank you for that hour of your time.
Thank you for the hour.
Oh, God.
I think that's it, though.
Yeah. We got some tanning to do. We'll see y'all later. Happy Pride.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.